everyone, and welcome to Brad's Ohayocon 2023 retrospective. Basically, at this point, because I'm so late, and because it's just so tough, I'm going to do just a quick overview of all the stuff in one shot. So I have to shoot this and then edit it and put it back up online for you guys to check out if you're interested. So yeah, hopefully this is shorter, hopefully this is better. This is probably what I'm going to do from now on. So first off, again, I was a photographer this year. Let's talk about that a bit. Just to get it out of the way, if you want to see the cool pictures that I got, check out my Facebook page. And also, I will upload all of my pictures to the High Voltage Cosplay photography page as well soon. Hopefully before this is up, actually. So, boom, first plug. But what were these shoots that I got to? In order, in alphabetical order. I got to DC Comics, Doctor Who, Final Fantasy, random floor shots, the horror shoot, the Marvel shoot, the One Piece shoot, the Smash Brothers shoot, 2 pictures from the Sonic the Hedgehog shoot because it was at the same time as another shoot, and I was running late, Soul Eater, the Steampunk shoot, and Stranger Things. So apparently that is 3, 6, 9, 12 shoots. Crazy. Totaling in 627 pictures, I believe. I had to cut out about 30, so I was down to about 597. So there's the new current high score for number of pictures I got over a convention period. Crazy, right? Also, in relation to the getting picture stuff, I did talk about having a second SD card, which I did, and not SD card, camera battery, and holy crap, it helped. It worked. I never ran into the issue of, oh no, my camera's dying and it's dead and I can't take pictures. So, just saying, if you want to be if you want to be more of a photographer, probably get a second battery for your camera if possible. You know, do the research, make sure you get the right one, you know, or the batteries for it in case you have a battery operated camera, you know, like AA, AAA, D batteries, etc. Just throwing that out there. Because, like I said, I did 600 pictures over 3 days, and like I was charging, you know, at night to make sure everything was good and perfect. So, you know, big shouts to my boy Valiant. Also, I'll probably work you into the thumbnails of these things because you're adorable and people love you. And actually, talking about you, let's just mention the few times that, you know, you got some positive attention the weekend. One of the first ones that I can recall was outside of, I think it was the Final Fantasy panel, 1 through 6, I believe it was. You know, a girl was walking by with her dad, and she had another backpack just like him, and you know, she was like, "Look, he's got one just like me," and just it was a good moment. So, you know, thank you, kid. Thank you, dad. Yeah, I love Valerian. He's great. He's wonderful. He helps me out. He's my new assistant. You know, so yeah, you might get a credit now on videos. Right. Let's see. And then there were a couple other times, you know, where I was carrying him on me, and people were like, "Oh, hey, can I check him out?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I unclipped him. They checked him out, and there you go. And the funny thing about him is, I got him at Ohayocon a couple of years ago. I forget which year. I'm not going to go back and do the research. It happened at one point, and I'm glad I got you, and I'm glad we're friends, and I'm glad you helped me out so much. So, thank you, buddy. I'm going to set you aside so I can keep talking about the video, but you keep doing your thing. Thank you. He licked my cheek. I also did have my own photographer cards, which I did pass out a good number of. Basically, the intention there was specifically for photo shoot captains, you know, but also I did for everyone at the Steampunk shoot, a couple of people I met at the Surviving 90s Slashers panel, in case I do attend the Bruce Campbell event in, I think it's March. Basically, he's coming to Cleveland for something. Might look into it. Might talk about it if I do. I'd have to talk to Pat about that, because he mentioned it too at some point. So yeah, I need to get up on stuff that's happening, you know, check out more cool stuff, especially if it involves cool actors that I like. That's an unconventional thing. Let's see. The other big thing that I want to talk about, just some of the treasures that I got from the convention. Just totally random order, and I don't have everything on hand, so just bear with me. First off, I have a couple of wristbands that I got from a Bakugo cosplayer from My Hero Academia. Basically, on the Facebook group for Ohayocon, there was some person who was basically saying, hey, my social batteries have run out. Tired, I'm going to head back to my place and probably crash, for the weekend. It was fun, everyone. Much love. And, Riley was the Bakugo cosplayer, and I, said some encouraging things to the person, like, hey, if you want to check out something that may not be draining for you, karaoke's still going on from, 6 to midnight. We said some nice things, and then, at some point, Riley came over and was like, hey, here you go. Gave me a little treat bag with, a couple of, wristbands, which I have to take pictures of and post on my social media, which I will, as well as, some stickers, and one or two other things in the bag. I forget exactly, but I just wanted to let you know, Riley, I appreciated that. Thank you. It was nice. And My Hero Academia is definitely an anime that I'm looking to get into. I've seen a bit. I just have to keep going on it. So yeah. And then one other oddball little thing that I'm going to hang on to and appreciate. A Queen of Spades card. I had met a cosplayer for the Disney shoot. He was cosplaying as one of the Queen's cards. And he was like, draw a card for me. And, when I drew the Queen of Spades, he was like, you are not the Red Queen. And, it was just a funny bit, and I appreciate it. And he told me to keep the card. And, really quick, just for reference, there's his picture. He was a nice guy. I really liked him. Thank you for that. Let's see, other cool stuff. I got this cool sticker from Alpha Magnus. He is on Facebook. Check him out. He's a pretty cool guy. He did Jet, The Undertaker, and he also talked about potentially hosting a Toonami-themed photo shoot at Colossal Con, a convention I regularly attend, so hopefully I will be there so I can get those pictures. Then I also got the card for Maddening Love Cosplay, because they were the people running the horror photo shoot. Ran a cool panel called Surviving 90s Slashers, which basically was just a fun panel for horror fans to come together and go, oh hey, let's talk about all these classic horror movie villains, and some modern ones too. And it was just a good time, and they're talking about hosting more things at Ohayocon, like the horror shoot, more panels, etc., etc. And they might be a cool group for me to get in on the ground floor with, as well as high voltage cosplay photography. Boom! 2 shout outs. Let's see. Any other cool stuff that I got? I'm just going to pull this out here. Black Sword. Basically, this is going to be another accessory for my steampunk character that I might take 2 shoots, in a bag, and then I will just put it back in the bag and I will take it back up to my room whenever I have time for it. Oh, actually, I'm going to continue on the steampunk accessories theme for a second. Bam, this cool little hip flask, which I am only going to use for water, because cleaning out water from something is a lot easier than cleaning out other more sticky substances, sodas, juices, etc. So yeah, and also it's, just a little emergency water that I can carry on my person, and is kind of steampunky. And I liked it, which I got from, I think it was Crimson Chain? Yeah, Crimson Chain. They have a cool pin that I got because I purchased something. And then another cool, awesome little random item that I got, a purple cane. I've always been a fan of canes, and so where's this little? Oh, what's this? Okay. Fucking get it done quick. I should have prepped this. I knew the whole time it was a cane sword. This is just a bit. It's a cane sword. Brooks cane sword, to be specific. Unfortunately, it is sharp, it is metal, so it is not convention friendly, but I have Zoro swords. This is just something that I had to have. I don't think I'm going to be breaking Brook out anymore as a cosplay, but I gotta have it. I had to for me, and pay respect to him. So that is all of the random treasures and trinkets that I got. Gosh, let's see. So yeah, so there's all that. Got a whole bunch of stuff. Met some cool people, including my steampunk doctor friend Karasu, which hopefully I can put a picture up just for reference. Yeah, very nice guy. Talked about doing a steampunk pugilist for his next convention. I think Ohayocon next year. I don't know if you said ColossalCon. My apologies if I'm incorrect, Karasu. Whatever. Hopefully I will see you again at that convention as well. We can hang out, see some cool stuff, and talk about whatever random stuff. You seem like a very nice, cool, genuine person, and I appreciate your company. You're a good noodle. Do not change. Stay the course. And then also, I guess I can talk about the ribbons that I got this year. Basically just quick, some of them actually fell off because I don't have practice at holding a number of these things. But I think one of the coolest ones for me was the Cosplay Cleric, the Badge of Awesomeness. Basically, got his picture, he gave me a ribbon because I already had all the other ribbons. Then we have Happy Camper, Hello Sydney from the horror panel, and then a number from Riley, the with the goodie bag. Number of references to My Hero Academia, but also some other nice things like Just One Bite, which I presume is Snow White. I have plenty of time. Every cosplayer ever. Patience yields focus, shine in the shadows, handle with care, plus Ultra, which I'm not 100% familiar with, but I will look into it. But yeah, overall, it was a good convention experience. I'm glad I got to make it. Ryan, Yui, Corey, thank you for allowing me to room with you again. It's always a pleasure being with you guys because I have familiarity with you. I know you're cool and chill, and yeah, and I'm really liking being a photographer now. It's a lot easier than my cosplayer days. I still do enjoy cosplaying. I might try and work in some of the outfit stuff, like some of Sanji's stuff or Brock's stuff from Pokemon. And carry a few trinkets with me as accessories. We'll see what happens, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I think that's all of the just quick stuff that I wanted to talk about. There's one last thing that I want to talk about that hopefully can, I can just help spread throughout the world. Basically, running photo sessions. There you go. I don't know why I messed up on that 5 times. Basically, at some of the larger shoots, One Piece, Marvel, DC to an extent, and a few others, holy crap, it was a challenge to get pictures. Because, as some of you may know, I'm more of a background photographer. I'm not the main person who's running the shoot. I'm one of those guys who shows up and gets whatever pictures he can, and holy crap, with large groups, it can be a challenge. So, I did up a quick diagram, hopefully to alleviate some of that pain and annoyance and frustration, and, I can put it up, I can do a voiceover over it, explain it, and hopefully the idea spreads out, and people can run with it, and people can make it work. Like, there were some shoots that we didn't need it. Stranger Things, Doctor Who, Steampunk, But, like I said, some shoots were too large. One Piece, holy crap, there were so many people. Marvel, DC, like, holy crap. Also, really quick, at Photoshoot Area A, they had an extra stage area to, like, elevate the cosplayers, and that was a nice touch. Thank you for that. That was the one up by the Regency Ballroom, I believe it was. Basically, second or third floor up next to that ballroom. By one of the side exits for the dealer's hall. It was nice. Trying to think of anything else that I want to say. I don't think so. I hope not. Oh yeah, actually, I guess just looking ahead, My plans for the future include Colossal Con, if I can make it. Ryan, Yui, Corey, etc. I will get with you. We can figure that stuff out. Hopefully we can make it work. I would hopefully also, if I can work it into my schedule of photo shoots, try and make some time for the tabletop gaming area. You know, just check out a game or two, maybe even participate in a game. Try and make some new friends that way. Maybe, I don't know, get more involved with D&D stuff. I've been talking about it for a while. I've floated the idea of being a potential DM, and that feels like a good, no serious pressure place to try it. Oh hey, I'm at a convention. You know, Brad's DMing. Brad sucks as a DM. You only met me that time. That's it. So, yeah, I gotta get some more practice in. I'm working on my Brad the DM series still. I've just pushed it back because I want to get this done and a few other things done, and hopefully I can get this done now. Also with the ribbons, which I should not have taken off my badge. With the ribbons, I would also like to try and make my own. One for high voltage cosplay photography. Again, help get the word out. You know, promote them, promote myself. And a second one for, you know, that is for me. You know, I still have to come up with a tagline. I have to talk to people who do make ribbons to figure out, you know, a good little quick catchphrase thing on there. You know, I was thinking maybe something from Frank West of Dead Rising fame. You know, like, fantastic picture. Or fantastic cosplay or something. I don't know. You know, but also, like, something so they can go, oh, hey, I remember Valiant Brad. So maybe, you know, red coat or something. You know, red coat picture. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Hopefully I can get word out. Hopefully I can help promote myself, help promote high voltage cosplay photography, and just, you know, be a positive influence, you know, on the cosplay community, convention going community, etc., etc. And also, at the end of this, as I hope I usually do, you know, I just want to give a quick shout out to the venue staff. You know, thank you again for working so hard and trying to keep everything good and clean and nice for us. It is appreciated. It is noted. You know, the Ohayocon staffers themselves, the ones that I interacted with, you guys were good. You knew your stuff. You were very professional. You know, it's a lot to run a multi-day convention, and I think you did well with it. And, you know, you have my support. Thank you for all the hard work. I know a couple of people who work for you, with you, etc. You know, and just saying, my buddy Dan, he's pretty good, so maybe you should keep him on. Just saying, wink. You're welcome, Dan. I don't think I got to see you at all this weekend, but hey, I at least got to check you out here. So thank you for doing all of your hard work, everybody. Yeah, let's keep going forward. Let's keep being good noodles, and let's press on to, you know, our next conventions, which may include, for some of you, ZipCon on February 11th and Anna Marathon, which is, I think, in March. I forget exactly, but hey, more power to you guys. I do not think I will be at either convention, unfortunately, because it's a bit harder for me to get off for one-day conventions, especially so close together, and just the drive time and all the work is, I don't want to say it's not worth it for me, because it is a fun experience. I've had some good times at the one-day conventions, but I think if it was closer, I could manage it, but as it stands, I think I'm just going to stick to the multi-day conventions. It's just easier for me, you know, to request off once every, like, 6 months or so. So no offense to those conventions. I love them. I've been to them. They are great. They're wonderful. They have so many good cosplayers and people. And I know a good number of people who do attend those conventions, and they are fun. I just don't think I can justify it for myself. If I had some people I could travel with, maybe I can make that work. Maybe I can figure that out in the future if I get some more local friends who do this stuff still. I don't know, we'll see. We'll figure something out. You know, I'm also cool with just, I get a weekend off to chill in March, because that is my next vacation, hopefully. Just a few extra days, 4-day weekend, nice time for me, etc., etc. I think that's it. So, until next time, everyone, have fun, stay safe, keep hydrated, and of course, remember, every character has a story to tell. I'm Valiant Bradley James. This is Valerian the Dragon, my assistant, my best friend. Yes, I know, hugs. And we will catch you next time. Until then, Peace.